But no, like fetch quests is in that weird margin where like fetch quests are fine. You just gotta either like spice it up a bit, give me a good laugh or something, or anything. Like
Oh
okay,
yeah.
let me give you a good example of a fetch quest, and this is a fun one. In Yakuza Zero, you have to a boy is waiting in line to get the video game when it comes out, and like you speak to him and you're like, okay, you leave, you come back a little later, you see the boy crying, and it turns out someone stole his game. So then you have to go and grab that game from the person. You go, you find him, you beat him up, and you ask him where is he. Said, look, it got stolen from me. And it's like, okay, where is this person
Oh,
at?
okay. I see where this is going.
And then your main character is literally like giving a description of everything that's happening. So like the every time he meets a different person, the paragraph like gets longer and longer. It goes like, I'm here to get it from this boy who said it got stolen from this guy, that stole from this guy, who stole from this guy, and it's like, okay, it's actually a funny fetch quest. And then by the end of it, like it gets stolen from one last time. You find the guy, and it turns out it's the kid's father. Going like, I was trying to get this for my boy all live long day because I want to be a better
Wow.
father than his mother after the divorce. You're like, oh, this got much more like interesting,
I
but it was funny going through it, and I'm not thinking about like I literally just did a fetch quest to a fetch quest to a fetch quest. I wasn't mentally thinking about it because I was having a good time just going through this dumb fun story. Whereas like
that's pretty fun.
yeah, like it's a fun like quest in its entirety. Where like yeah, no, that Wind Waker stuff, that was the definition of
Oof.
I don't know who thought that was a good idea. First off,
I actually I actually fully forgot about the fact that the circle disappears the moment it's rendered,
oh, like I'm glad they changed that
which
in
made me
HD
realize
remake.
how even worse it was.
I'm so glad they changed that in HD remake.
Oh, they had to. I mean, I feel like that's like NES, SNES level padding right there.
But it was necessary. Like, was it necessary to do
It
such a
was
thing? Like, that's not difficulty. That's annoyance.
very. I mean, shit. I wonder what they were trying. I don't think they were padding. I don't know what they were trying to do with that.
That game, like, don't get me wrong, that game has a couple of pacing issues every now and then. I think primarily because of the traversal half the time. Like, once you get the added boost,
Yeah.
like, then it becomes like a cakewalk going through that entire area. But like you said, like he goes from island to temple. Like, okay, yeah, what's this island's gimmick all about? Let me see what's going on with it. Whereas, you play, what is it? Like I said, Breath of the Wild, it didn't have pacing issues because you can do, you can go the pace you want. To be honest, you can go fight the boss. Honestly, you just go explore Hyrule Castle, just get a whole bunch of weapons and and save you so much time.
Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying there.
Or like that's why I think there's the benefit of like they want to make a Zelda RPG, which like is the definition of like Zelda's more of an adventure game than an RPG.
Yeah, I feel like Breath of the Wild was trying to be an RPG, but it forgot the thing that makes an RPG, and that is like levels and skills and like
And
becoming
they didn't
stronger,
know how to do
not just
that.
finding a better weapon.
I want to say they either they
Yeah.
didn't know how to do it or they didn't want to risk it with Zelda and changing it up too much. But like Zelda's formula always changes is also the thing. Like they always want to try to give like a new different twist on it, which I enjoy to the story. But like if they want to make Zelda an RPG, go full RPG and save a lot of people a lot of time.
Yeah, there's just something about like, oh, I'm only doing better because I found a sword that does better. It's like, what about, hey, like, I made my attacks do more damage, or I added this new. I kind of like the simplistic combat, but at the same time, I feel like
They wanted to have something
It
more
could've-
complicated.
You definitely could have had, again, if this was an RPG, you could unlock more attacks.
That's what I guess they were working with when it came to the temples, which like I like having those like rewards for doing it. Because like once again, like if they want to do RPG and they wanted to add crafting, you need to have a crafting log. You need to have one because no one's going to remember every single recipe. It's not possible. And no one's going to take
I
time
think
to
the
write
way
it
I
down
did
either.
The way I did it was, okay, if I do 2 any kind of meats, 1 salt, and then 2 veggies, I'll get what I want.
I did it to where I eventually found an orchard and I just used apples for most of my recipes. Because that orchard kept respawning apples, so I just used that and it was the easiest source of food to get constantly. And that's
Oh my
also
gosh.
like healing in that game is done like an RPG, but it's not balanced properly at all for anything.
I wonder what it still makes me wonder what they're gonna do.
I hope they do some innovation. I hope they don't stick it and try to keep it safe.
Which one?
Breath of the Wild.
We're talking about,
You know, when
Yeah.
Nintendo makes a sequel to a game? Well, the rare times they make a sequel to a game. Let me rephrase that.
yeah.
Because they don't like making
I still remember that
direct
one.
sequels.
I still really enjoy that one meme that you sent Brady with all the links. And they're like, I've only had 1 game. I had about 2. I've had like 5 or 6.
No, nobody had 5 or 6.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
no, it's a
yeah. It's just
That was
like
because that was the Smash Bros. Like.
Oh yeah. Well, no, it wasn't Smash Bros.
no, it was all the
No,
Zeldas.
It was the Smash Bros. Link.
It was all the Zeldas. I remember that one. It's like I had 1 game, I had 2. Well, mine's connected to this guy's like I have a direct sequel or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, Karan, did you ever see the meme where it's like the 3 different types of links, and like one of them's like a young kid that doesn't deserve the shit he's about to go through, a young dorky tween trying to dork his way to saving Hyrule, and then the link that downs a bottle of Jack and goes to his 9-to-5 job to save Hyrule.
No, but that sounds amazing.
That's Twilight Princess Link is the one that like downs a bottle of Jack, has a 9-to-5 job, and doesn't want to put up with shit.
Yeah, he
As you should.
yeah, no, that's accurate. Also, like, maybe one day Nintendo will make an actual solidly high tier console. Maybe.
There could be a Switch Pro with 4K visuals.
DLC.
Best part is I have no reason to ever upgrade a Nintendo console most of the time. Like the only time I upgraded when I
Why,
grabbed
you
it.
didn't want a new 3DS?
You didn't want a Wii U Plus?
Fucking Wii U. Can we talk about how stupid that fucking name is?
That crashed and
Wii
burned
U.
so
Yes.
hard.
What are you talking about? It was designed like that. It was supposed to boost the Switch.
No, all it was a pre-alpha for the Switch. It was the definition of a test run. It worked. It's just that for the wrong reasons. That's why most games nowadays don't use the touchpad on the Switch, because they know how terrible it was. Or why no one uses the
It is
quote-unquote
true.
Kinect anymore. Hey Connor, remember that Dragon Ball Z game for the Kinect?
Yeah, I watched Angry Joe's review.
I did too.
That's about all my experience I have.
No, you played
I
Ultimate
feel really
Tenkaichi,
bad for him.
so that also
But
counts.
you know, he got the costumes. He made a full review out of it. It was pretty funny.
He did what he wanted to.
He did it for the paycheck. Let's be honest.
Did he get what he
Sweet,
wanted?
sweet
I'm
app
with that.
revenue.
I guess.
Of course not. Alright, let's get to this DLC, and then I'll start going through some fun stuff and get some levels.
Shit, I don't have any bleed resist, do I? I'm fucked.
Oh wait, what are you guys playing
What
now?
was I gonna say? I'm playing
I
Dark
am
Souls
playing
3 still.
Borderlands 2, because it's my comfort game.
What, Borderlands 3 isn't
You always
comforting
had to do
enough
that
for you?
No, I hate it.
I can't believe you hate such great character development.
Yeah. So great.
You just hate women in power.
You're right, I do. I hate bitches. I think what would have been great if Krieg would have came out in that DLC and just said grab her by the pussy.
He's not that literate or that. He's a gentleman. You gotta remember. He has class.
Well, that's why he would be the only one who could do it and could get away with it, because you don't know what he's saying.
No, Tiny Tina could say it and get away with it, and no one would be none the wiser.
That's very true, actually.
There's a moan shield? What the fuck is this?
Ooh.
You say moan or moon?
Moan shields.
Spell that?
I don't have 50 strength. It's MOAN, like sexual moan.
Okay,
Shields.
okay. Just...
And I need 50 strength to wield it for its special ability, which the special ability says moan.
It's Dark Souls, right?
Outer Worlds?
Yeah.
Or Dark Souls? Okay.
It's Dark Souls 3.
I don't remember that. Or at least maybe I didn't pay attention to it.
Neither do I.
Like, then
I
again,
didn't play Dark Souls 3 that much.
I have paid attention to more weapons in Code Vein than I have in Dark Souls.
Code Vein very much requires it.
Like, Dark Souls, I'm like, okay, what is this? Nope, doesn't mess my stats. Throw it away. Code Vein, I'm like, I could have the stats for this. I'll think about it.
What do you?
Oh no, apparently like different, like even the same weapon types, some of them had different movesets, so that's something else to think about.
Code Vein?
Yeah, because I had a bayonet for most of the game
Yeah,
until I
it all
realized...
depends on if you're going...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, it all basically depends on what your speed is, and everyone's gonna have varying speed, because that's just how the game is designed.
The support speed, like one of the early ones gets the support, and they have the fast dodge.
So fast.
And once you realize that so far, like only 2, I think, blood
Only
codes.
things can hit you.
No, only 2 blood codes have that speed.
It's the one of them's the Ranger, isn't it?
Yeah, the Ranger's 1, and 1 is you get later on, which I'm not going to tell you because all those names are actually interesting.
Actually, I should log into that and tell you what I have. How far I am.
Oh, like the
Oh, I did another character design for that too, because I didn't realize you can save different costumes.
Oh yeah. That game lets you save costumes, and
So fantastic! Holy shit!
so if you want to have a character arc, the game will let you.
And you can save them too, which is perfect. Not a lot of games do that.
Brady, if you do get a sec, you could just download the demo, and the character creator is 100% all the way free up.
I was gonna buy it for $20 and not spend an hour on a character creator.
You will. You'll spend about 2, to be honest.
There. Who's making that noise?
What noise?
Some enemy type I'm hearing. No, I see what it is, okay.
Oh, man, I do love the Zero build that I put together at the end of this game. Honestly, it's fantastic.
Yeah, Borderlands, such a interesting franchise now that 3's actually out.
Is he playing Borderlands 2 again?
Of course. I mean,
You thought I was kidding.
he does have. Is that a pre-sequel? There's not any more options to really play.
Actually, I don't have the pre-sequel downloaded.
Oh,
I only have good games on here.
right. You have canon games on there.
Exactly. I think after when me and you finished that Krieg DLC, I deleted Borderlands 3, and then we talked for a second. We discussed that pre-sequel isn't canon, so I deleted the pre-sequel, never to be played again.
Why, it wasn't canon?
No, pre-sequel's not canon. The pre-sequel is not canon, but Tales is.
Tales is fine. I'm fine with that.
Which, don't get me wrong, I'm really glad that
canon?
Tales is canon. But like the fact that the
It's
pre-sequel,
basically our headcanon because no one in the pre-sequel is ever acknowledged or nothing
is mentioned in the pre-sequel.
Ever.
So like it literally could just be non-canon. I'm like,
it doesn't matter.
And Tales, I'm glad Tales is canon because they have good characters.
No, Tales has amazing characters like Vaughn and is it Varric? No, not Varric.
Reese.
Yeah, Reese and his... What's the bandit leader? the beginning of the game.
Vaughn. Yeah, it's Vaughn.
Vaughn.
Vaughn. Vaughn.
They
They're
underuse him.
fantastic as Tails. They do underuse them, but in the beginning of 3, what made that like so exciting for, I think, for everybody who knew what Tails was, is that Vaughn was there.
Yeah. And like the pre-sequel, I'm like, you know, they'll probably mention it later on or something. Nope.
No.
Not even once.
Fucking nope.
And they had a lot of opportunities to as well. That's what I find more like.
And then so many. So stupid.
Yeah, no, it's bad. It's undeserving and it's bad.
Oh wait, sorry, Brady. Can we have this conversation really quick? That Claptrap in the pre-sequel is the same Claptrap in every other game.
Yeah, he's the same one.
No, I believe you.
Yeah,
I believed you. I always believed you.
Yeah, but the revelation you had yesterday was so funny.
Yeah, no, it's the same one in every game. Because he oddly enough never gets destroyed.
Brady's quote, when I told him this and he didn't realize it, was, "Shit, when you say that Claptrap has said he was a Vault Hunter, you mean he was serious?" I'm like, yeah. He goes, "What the fuck?"
Technically, yeah, he is a Vault Hunter even without the Vault Hunter.exe.
Oh, Karan, real quick. I want you to know right now that in my New Game Plus, I'm going through Irithyll Dungeon, and I'm having, like, an amazingly fun time.
Oh, it's so much easier your second time through, to be honest. Oh, you're being sarcastic?
It's so annoying to deal with.
Oh, just rush it.
I'm not dying at all, but it's still annoying. I'm rushing it.
Like, yeah, don't worry about anybody.
Sword.
No, I mean, you could literally run through that entire area. There's nothing you need to worry about.
I know.
That's honestly how it feels to do the first 2 bells.
Like, don't even do that area because it's not worth it. Just rush through it.
I'm rushing through it. I haven't died once, but it's annoying to deal with jailers. Oh, so I'm messing around because I have the stats for it. The Ultra Great Sword of Lorien's Great Sword and Profane Great Sword.
Mm-hmm.
I wasted all of my scales when I was first dicking around with this game. Like, oh, I'm not going to play Dark Souls 3 again.
Yes, you did the thing we told you not to do. Continue.
Well, so I used all my scales on Lorien's Great Sword, which Lorien's Great Sword's pretty good, but Profane Great Sword's better. And I can only get so many scales per playthrough, and I want to be using like the Profane Greatsword really bad.
Brady, we told you 2 things when playing that game: don't use all your souls, and don't use all of your upgrading equipment. You did not pay attention to either. This is your downfall.
I know.
To be fair, he could farm really for souls. So he only fucked up once.
It's not my souls I'm worried about. It's Titanite scales that I'm worried about.
Oh yeah, that stuff's important, man.
Wait, Titanite scales or Titanite shards?
Wait, scales. Shards are easy to come by. Scales.
Scales.
You only get set limit of those per playthrough.
I remember you were complaining about shards earlier.
No, that was my other game.
Okay.
I need Titanite chunks on my
I do love that those Titanite bugs just fall, die, give you the stuff anyway, so they're basically pointless.
Yeah. I love kicking that guy off the fucking Firelink Shrine in the first game. It's so satisfying.
Oh, dude, I struggled with that when I was over there before. I'm like, wait, how did I kill this guy again? And I'm like, wait, no, it wasn't at the jail.
Alright, well, okay, so let's see what am I rocking right now? Yeah, I'm rocking the halberd and the rifle. And I just got I'm using the Prometheus one, the one you get from Louis.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just got the Hunter and Hermes one. So Kevin and Davis.
Okay.
I haven't checked out the ranged one. I feel like that's going to be kind of tough.
I wouldn't bother with range because I realized that the rifle is better for a support weapon than actually using it in combat. Like, I've learned that as I've been playing it because I switched to a spear I found in the depths. I think I found it in the depths or something. Either way, I switched to that and that serves me more purpose than anything else. So, like, in all
what I use I think, do you use the bayonet for the same reason I do? Like, when the boss is far away from you, you have to move and dodge difficult, like, attacks?
I never bothered. I did use that one ability you get that lets you hit enemies from far away. It's very little damage, but it lets you aggro them real fast.
Yeah. It also, the one I have staggers them. It's not from far away from, but it's about medium range.
Yeah, mine is like the moment I can lock onto them, it hits them. It can hit them from that range. It's like a small little like orb with like a meteor, like very small looking though.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I just use that, and that solved like a lot more. Like
I
that's
also don't really use that button, the blood vial button.
it comes in handy. I will say that it comes in handy. Okay.
Yeah, that's the only thing that sucks is I really want to use these boss weapons.
Really...
Can't. Really...
Outer Worlds.
Me?
No, sorry.
Dark Souls 3.
I'm thinking of the scientific weapons in Outer Worlds.
It's Dark Souls 3.
That's the whole thing about RPGs is like.
Also,
Sorry, go ahead, Connor.
I was just saying, I really like the fire weapon effect in this game. It's very useful and very fun to use.
Oh yeah. Oh, they let him die. That's interesting.
Oh yeah. Also, I'm at the hole.
Yeah, that's the hole. Why'd you run in a straight line? Yeah, that's the hole. That was the one area the entire time I went through that I did not explore. So I had to look it up too. I literally cut that out because I spent like 20 minutes trying to look for it.
Makes sense.
And I'm like,
Oh.
did they tell me where to go before in the cutscene? And I looked at it, I'm like, no, they didn't.
No, they said back to the old ruins,
And
and
it's
they never
like,
give you a direction on where to go.
here's the thing, that's the only time they don't give you direction. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Everywhere else they give you an
That's good, at
exact
least.
they give you
That's
an
good to
exact
hear.
like landmark to touch. So then after that you know exactly where you need to go. Oops.
And this jumping down section also really sucks.
Oh, well, you can't hit them from there.
Ah.
It's not that bad. I'm gonna tell you that right now. The jumping down section is not that bad. It's not as bad as it looks. It's actually a very easy way down. Then after that, you can just keep going.
Yeah, you have to find the elevator, right?
Yeah. And it's just right down below. That being said, let me plug in my controller.
I think I'm gonna just turn the ultra grade.
What the hell's the miasma?
Okay, sorry, what'd you say, Brady?
I mean, if you have a weapon that's close, I would say do it, Brady.
Well, I definitely want to switch over to an ultra grade sword because it's just way more fun.
Yeah, so switch
These
over.
boss weapons are cool.
They're not
They do a lot of damage now, but if I keep
practical.
new game plussing this, that'll be fine.
They're really not
Well,
that practical.
these two for quality builds are really good.
Which one do you have?
So Lorian's great sword is one, and then Profane great sword. That's Pontiff Sullivan's great sword.
Oh, I love that fight. That's also one of my like.
That's a great
Pontiff
fight.
Sullivan is really fun.
It's an unexpected one where it's not terrible to have a clone one in a fight, but it's just like it makes it more like it's such a smooth transition, and just like that entire game's aesthetic looks very like good.
I actually he was on my first time with him, like my very first time playing Dark Souls 3.
Mm-hmm.
I actually had a hard time with him.
Oh
And
no,
I think it was because his
Mm-hmm.
any boss that has a like I had a decent hard. It wasn't as bad, but I had a decent hard time my first time with the Abyss Watchers because it was before I got good at the game because I wasn't used to the fact that I would dodge the first hit and then have to worry about a second little follow-up swing that comes in and falls in his tracks.
Oh yeah. The those games like Dark Souls 3 bosses are one of those things you're like every time you fight them you're like, what's your gimmick? Like, is it gonna be a one-shot kill? He's like, nope, it's gonna be something even worse. I actually move
Why
fast.
did I run into boss fog?
Oh, that's just the
Wait, I
loading
can't get
screen.
through it.
Give it a second.
Gotcha.
It's not boss fog, it's just loading screen. There are no boss fogs.
Got Thank God.
So I'm gonna tell you that right now.
The boss. Also, I see what you mean about the boss rooms being very noticeable.
Yeah.
Very noticeable.
It's noticeable and you don't feel good about it when you see it.
No, you don't. You just get scared.
Exactly.
nervous.
But no, that's just the game loading.
There's nothing this way.
So like when you run through a long passageway, that's just them trying to buy a little bit of time so they can load the next full area.
We'll take it.
Did you ever watch a YouTube video? I forget who did it.
Mm-hmm.
It was like the art of the hidden loading screen.
Was that Game Maker's Toolkit?
No, I never watched Game Maker's Toolkit.
I recommend
Connor, I think it was the
them.
Naked Jakey video.
The art of a hidden loading.
Let's
Have you ever heard of Naked Jakey, Karan? I don't know.
I don't think
if you have or
so.
not. So, he's this guy
Mm-hmm.
that I think he just hit 1 million subscribers. He sits on a yoga ball, but he's actually as stupid as his delivery is.
Is he that
He's
one guy I see on iFunny all
pretty-
the time?
I don't know who
Probably.
you said. I funny all the time. Oh no, that's Hydro Callus, whatever his fucking fitness guy.
Okay, different guy.
No, Naked Jake is not iFunny. He made a really funny video. Like his delivery, I think his delivery is really fun. But he made a video about why Flash games matter, and it was all about like reminiscing on the Flash game websites.
Ooh,
Which
that's a
good
deep,
times.
That's a very terrible / disturbing hole to go down.
Connor, did you ever watch any of his videos yet? Because I don't know how to really explain his delivery.
No.
Is it something I'm just gonna have to look up
Is it-
and then it'll explain itself?
Probably.
Watch the Flash Games Matter video, and that's all you need to know about his delivery.
Brady, if you can, just send me a link and I'll watch it tomorrow.
Gotcha. I find him humorous. He has 2 long videos. Usually his videos are around 7 to 10 minutes, maybe less.
Mm-hmm.
He has 2 long videos though, titled "Rockstar's game design is outdated" and "Naughty Dog's game design is outdated." And those are the videos where he really goes into detail, where it's like, wow, like, as stupid, like, this might sound mean, but it's like, as stupid as your videos are, it's kind of weird to see you have a very deep, intellectual conversation where you actually seem to know your shit.
Oh yeah. Naughty
Did
Dog
Brady
and
just
their
call that man stupid?
I say he's liber- I mean,
Joking,
Kron
joke.
can figure
This
it
is
out
joke.
tomorrow.
Joke.
puts on his glasses.
I mean, literally, the video I'm sending you, Kron, is like 90% of his videos. Like, he also has one where it's beer and video games, so he explains, like, the best part about beer and video games, he does the whole video drunk, but he wants to explain, like,
Hold on. I'd
how to
gladly
do,
take.
how you should do.
Sorry, I'll take a video of Connor trying to explain the Borderlands story drunk.
Alright, where's Flash Games?
I mean, we can make this happen.
We can, and it's gonna be very funny. Because
Alright,
Oh, I see
shit,
why
never mind.
I won't. I see why I don't really ever want to come here again, Karan.
yeah,
What a threatening thing to say.
so
I don't have your phone number, do I?
let me know if you know the gimmick by the time you just entered the area.
Yeah, I do. I'm in the area.
So welcome to their
What the
version
fuck?
of
Why
the
does every game need to have
Abyss Watchers
fucking
area.
swamp level?
So
Hey, that arena for Abyss Watchers is pretty atmospheric.
Okay,
I don't know
but
about you.
fucking get there, no fucking bueno.
So I'm just gonna give you a tip now, because luckily, like I realized all their maps are kind of small, but they're easy to navigate once you get the map. So I remember how that map layout is. Not gonna tell you where to go, but be careful of enemies that are submerged in the water.
I see him.
Yeah.
I actually am. I've been putting a lot of time and resources into just leveling up,
Mhm.
so I'm decently leveled. I'm just kind of exploring, getting all the items.
Oh no, that's not the fear. The fear is what enemy types are going to introduce next.
Very true.
And then also the invasion. Where is that at, and how do I avoid it? The answer is you don't know, and you can't avoid it because it just happens on a set point on the map with a set item. Just when it does, either be prepared to fight or be prepared to run.
I do a lot of damage. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, I just run. It's not worth it anymore. Oh, wait. Now they're playing Code Vein. You get to enter that terrible maze area. That's going to be fun.
Ew.
Yeah, that's going to be so much fun for you to go through. I'm going to enjoy that. I think it's right after the area you're doing.
Yay. Yay, me.
Alright. Let me see. Have I seen this guy before? I have.
Why is there slime?
Oh, yeah. I've seen this Naughty Dog video show up on my feed constantly. I just never cared to press it. Yeah, this is...
Nakey Jakey.
Yeah, this is not what I expected as I go down a list from this Naughty Dog looking series and then go back to down below.
It makes a pretty good point on the PlayStation formula style of movie game.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I personally...
It works to a degree.
I like the video, but I think it works to a degree. I think is a good way to say it.
Like, I'm fine with video game as cinematics. That's always that's always the argument of like video games aren't movies or something like that, which is true. They're not. They're more interactive is the thing about it. Like you want to like.
That's true.
Is there between a Telltale game versus like a Skyrim game where like there's set linearity and there's openness where you can tell your own story to the degree.
Yeah. Now, he's not saying it's bad game design. He's just saying that the way that Sony's doing it is outdated.
I don't know if it's outdated. I'd say it's kind of fine.
Well, if you ever
nice.
If you ever do decide to watch it, I gotta probably rewatch it to make sure I understand it. But I'd be curious to feel how you feel about it.
What the heck just happened? Oh, okay. What
happened?
So there was this downward staircase and I was shooting someone through a window and they kind of just like glitched out for a second. So I just had to process what was happening.
What are you playing?
Dead by Daylight.
Ah.
It's a beautiful thing because every 13th the rank resets. So like every single person you get now is just complete either like they're more likely to be new people than normal. So just a very fun game time.
Oh, actually,
preying on the newbies.
Talking about preying on newbies. The big debate in Call of Duty Cold War about skill-based matchmaking.
Yeah, that's something where I question how skill-based matchmaking is going to work. And a lot of times, because what's the definition of how much skill a person might have?
I think they're using. I think the only thing I could see them using is KDR and
accuracy rating.
They're going. No, not exactly. They're going back to the point system instead of kill streak system. So how many points you get a match, how much damage you do, and your KDR.
I don't know how effective it's gonna work because once again, Call of Duty is one of those games where like skill is there, but so is randomness. Like, I mean, very high randomness. Let me phrase that.
Which, of course, I think what's it called? I'm trying to think of someone make the argument. The problem with Call of Duty's gameplay is that if you're good at Call of Duty, you're having fun because you're poning newbie players every now and then. You'll have like a match where you go like 48-5 or something. So I think they're worried that skill-based matchmaking is gonna it's the people who are really good at the game that are kind of upset by it because they're not going to be able to go on massive kill streaks as often.
Well, like the argument is like one, you're not supposed to. You're supposed to do it every so often.
It's designed to be played.
Or you have it to where they're bots.
Oh wow.
Because, that's the thing. They're also like, I feel like they're going to be pushing a lot more with these newer multiplayer games that are coming out, is the use of bots.
I hope not.
I mean,
Oh my god, the surrounding area.
I wouldn't be surprised by it. It's just that whether or not you notice it, and that's the major thing.
Yeah.
And in the Call of Duty, you will not notice it
Oh, of course not.
because everyone plays sporadically, and everyone plays with mostly, at least from what my memory is, usually shotguns.
Alright, so I found
Shotguns
the
or
blood beads.
SMGs?
Exactly. So like, you're not going to really notice that too much.
No.
Yep, that didn't work
Yeah,
in my
okay, so I
favor.
found the
Oh,
blood beads in the
Kron.
swamp area, at least the
Does
first one.
Demon Souls have... Shit. Does Demon Souls have, Ultra Great Swords?
I believe they should. It's been a while though since I played it, so I'm not too sure.
Think so, but I've only watched videos on it.
It's been eons, years, decades.
I think they do.
They should. If I like I said, I don't know what else they might be adding to this new game, so they might just incorporate it in there immediately. Like I'm saying, they might incorporate new weapons. I mean,
Oh, fuck you.
like they're really pushing demon. Wait, what happened to you?
Oh no, I found the cover chick.
I'm trying to farm a little bit of souls here, because this thing, the dungeon's giving me quite a bit of souls. And I died because I fucked something up.
Why are you still in the dungeon?
And then... Because I'm trying to... Honestly, I don't know. I want to move on in the game when I get my Ultra Great Sword leveled out. And now I'm suffering.
Yeah, you got to get out of the dungeon, man. It's not worth it.
Yeah, it's
Like-
not.
The later areas are better for farming. That dungeon is not. That dungeon is an unfortunate area.
I can only imagine what playing this without New Game Plus is going to be like in a little bit.
Pain, torture, unwanted pain.
Yeah.
Oops. There we go.
Just gonna focus on getting out of here. Anyways.
Call of Duty, like once again, I like other than story and zombies, multiplayer, don't care. Like
I don't care about the zombies either.
like their wave mode is more fun than anything else, and that's like, and their story
Modern
usually interesting.
Warfare.
Yeah.
It's a good game.
Like the wave modes are fun and they keep you like going with their like the way their combat works, how it's always like fast paced. It works better in their favor like that.
I think fast-paced gameplay makes any any kind of wave, fuck, what is it called? You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Mode.
Where like
Which is why I think, okay,
mm-hmm.
oddly, which is why Warframe works so well as a game. Not oddly, but that's why
I'll
it
give him
works as
that.
a game.
That game like
I'll give him that.
that game has that 50-50 margin where like it's a good game but also
It
it's
depends on
not
the map. It
at the
depends
same
on
time.
enemy type.
Like if it was a single player / co-op experience, that game would be literally at the height of its precipice. But like it's multiplayer, so
Okay.
you only get so much Warframe.
Yeah, I completely agree with that.
But and then who knows what Battlefield's trying to do.
Oh, what are they?
Yeah, their next Battlefield's not coming out for a while, is it?
I don't even know if it exists, to be really honest.
I did see a teaser trailer of a new engine.
Mm-hmm.
Like DICE was showing off like a new engine, and they're using the Battlefield basically as the base, and they're completely revamping Destruction.
That's
And
good. That's
the
what I want to
destruction
see.
They're going for what's it called?
No.
What's the term? The Destruction Quran is no longer the same destruction over and over again. It's now going to be
Like
polygon based,
oh, so they're
physics
learning.
based destruction. So like if
What
you
game
knock
is this?
off the
Battlefield.
think of Battlefield. So think about like a thing of dominoes, Kron.
Mm-hmm.
If you knock the building off in one corner, that's the corner that starts to fall, and so on.
Nice. So yeah, no, that sounds like a great improvement depending on what they were doing.
I know it makes destruction and everything way better.
Yeah, 100%.
Imagine, but it's literally like a 3-second clip or something like that,
That's
and it's
fine.
like black and white. But people like the Battlefield YouTubers are really trying to like play into it. Like this was a teaser for Battlefield 5. It's like no, they're just showing off destruction. Calm your horses.
That's fine.
It could lead into Battlefield 5 eventually.
Eventually.
Oh yeah, the technology is definitely for Battlefield. That's for sure.
Oops. Oh,
Oh, Karan, I see how this level works.
you do?
Yeah. It makes sense now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, right?
Basically, just you lower the water.
Yeah, it's the only way to really function.
Oh, isn't the water? Hey, is the Ocarina of Time water level changing, Karan?
What do you mean?
Well, you remember how you had to
It's
change the
life-changing.
water
It's
level
so
to
great.
solve
Oh.
puzzles?
Yeah, no, that sucks.
I know exactly what that is.
Don't you just love doing that? It's amazing. It saves you so much
I had
time.
to do it, so I've enjoyed it.
So now that you see this game's gimmick, how do you feel about it?
This one?
Oh, yeah, that level. How's that faring you right now?
I'm kind of tearing these guys' assholes to bits, so I'm not having a bad time.
Mm-hmm.
But if I was not as high level as I am, I would be having a terrible time and I would fucking hate it.
What's the skill ceiling like, Connor?
Nah, it's not very difficult to be honest.
Yeah, no,
Like,
it's-
some parts of it are.
It's not that punishing.
You die
But
more to
it's really
bullshit
a
than skill.
it's a very simple Souls game type game. It's very mild. I feel like this one's very accessible to a general public.
Yeah, you don't feel like.
Okay, so it's not as hardcore.
Oh yeah, no, it's not as terrible.
No, you can make it probably. If you restrict yourself, I think it could be a lot more challenging.
Until you hit an enemy where you question if the roadblock is that high. There was a lot of times where I questioned my sanity at certain bosses. Or I was fearing and dreading
bosses-
fighting a boss fight more and more.
Well, that's the thing. Boss fights are hard in this game. That is very much true. But the actual traversing around, I've only died a few times.
Like, traversing's not bad. It's one of those things where, like, it's the same thing as when you're in a new area in Dark Souls and you just want to get a bonfire. You're like, I need one now. It'll be very helpful. You could just give me one.
Yeah.
It will solve so many problems. Oops.
Where the fuck am I supposed to be going?
It's not that bad. That's all I have to say. It's not confusing.
No. I just keep heading in the directions. This is kind of how I like how their map is laid out.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy that I can see where I've been, and I just head in the opposite direction. That helps out with directions so much. It
Oh
makes
yeah.
it so much
So
nicer.
Brady, that game has the Breath of the Wild marker. So you can keep.
It's fantastic.
You know how in Breath of the Wild where you move and
Truly.
you see where you've been with a
Yep.
small like. That
Yep.
game has that.
That's actually really cool when you're trying to explore everything. When my dad was playing, he wanted to 100% the game.
Oh
That's how he was able
god.
to tell if he
100%.
explored everything. He found all the what's it called? The shrines.
I think it's say he found all the stupid small dudes.
No, he even he refused to do that.
Yeah, that's Riddler level of collections. By the way, that's how bad that is. That's Riddler level of terrible.
Ew.
That's actually mocking
All right,
people who
that's
probably
disgusting.
do 100% games.
Yeah, that is.
So Connor, this is not a fake number. How would you like to go find 900 arbitrary seeds?
It's only 900.
You know, I'd rather just play Borderlands 2.
Connor,
That's
you gotta
my
like wake
answer.
up and smell the fucking roses. You can't have Borderlands 2 solve every problem for you now.
You know, it does a damn good job.
Unless you can't play on next gen.
That would
They're
be
gonna
sad.
no, they're not. Alright, let's just move away from this giant very
They-
nicely.
They actually. Ooh, would that be a good remake?
No.
Probably not.
No, it'd be a pointless remake, actually.
What is this room? Oh, ladder.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're right. Oh look, a door with a fucking key.
Oh, fucking hell.
Like, I actually think it might be a pointless remake. Oops.
What is?
Doing Borderlands 2.
Yeah, I think
So-
so. I think the game is fine how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Like, Borderlands 1 needed a remake. Borderlands 2 doesn't. The pre-sequel is fine the way it is. Like, all these games are fine.
Yeah. It fucking writing was better.
What do you mean? The writing's fine. Borderlands 1, 2, and 3, their writing is solid. Sorry, 2 and 3 writing is solid. Sorry, let me fix that. 2's writing is solid. Sorry, slip of the tongue. And that
Yeah.
one that's non-canon.
Yeah, that one. We'll call it 2.5.
No. We'll call it like a GT. They wanted to go somewhere, but they didn't.
Why? You're right.
It had a lot of nice future concepts, but they just decided not to go with it.
I always forget that I can like stealth kill an enemy from behind with like my blood vial. And when it does it, I'm like, ooh, what'd I do?
Oh, backstab solves so many problems.
It does a lot of good things.
Good old swamp area, you know? Nice, polished, clean.
I got a feeling this is the one. Oh, thank God it wasn't.
And like having a map and just like the fact that it shows you where you've been in an area saves so much time.
The best. It's the absolute best.
Whereas in Dark Souls, once again, it's like, which way are we going? I've been here, right? I think this is a shortcut.
Why the fuck are there spiky balls?
Oh, you seen that enemy type now.
Why?
Also, Brady, when it comes to Breath of the Wild combat, how are they going to improve that? Because even I think it needs some improvement.
I think that might act. I hope they dive deeper. I think there's going to be some new mechanics with that power Link absorbs in the trailer, which I'm down to see. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if this game's going to be Breath of the Wild 1.5 or Breath of the Wild 2, and I really hope it's not Breath of the Wild 1.5.
The only reason I don't think it's 1.5 because they're doing Hyrule Warriors. If they weren't doing Hyrule Warriors, I would have think it would be like a 1.5. Like,
Okay, fair enough.
only to my logic of like, you don't do two 1.0 things in a row, because that looks real bad. That looks really, really bad on your part. And people don't want to buy the 0.0 version of games for $60.
No. But this is why, what the fuck was the game?
Fuck, not the frogs.
Honestly, that's probably why the prequel didn't do as well.
The pre-sequel didn't do well.
Okay, sorry. That's why the pre-sequel is not perceived
Oh,
as well.
it wasn't perceived as well.
That and multiple other reasons.
Yeah, multiple ones. And that was like people wanted 3, but they got the pre-sequel and like it had a rough
They wanted
start.
3.
I know it needed some updates definitely when it came out.
Yes. Yes, it did.
And it's just like
Oh, jeez.
it wasn't what people wanted at the time, but they updated it to a very high degree. Unfortunately, it didn't do well enough to get its second DLC. Because it was supposed to have a second one.
Really?
Yeah. They were
What was supposed to have a second one?
Borderlands the pre-sequel. The first DLC is Claptrap. What was it? Claptastic Voyage?
Claptastic Voyage.
That was the first one, and they were supposed to have a second one, but I forgot what that one was supposed to be about. Like, there were plans to have a second one, I'll put it that way. And like...
Corona died so far away.
Oh, you didn't think about that, did you? Welcome back to the concept of death.
See, one of my problems with Dark Souls is the series, especially 3. I hate how to get to like some of these side areas and stuff. They don't tell you how. Like, look how you had to get to Archdragon Peak. You gotta like sit on this mat in this specific.
Oh yeah, I looked that up.
And wait.
I didn't know about that. I wound up looking that up.
Yeah,
like,
I just came across the area. I'm like, oh, I can go to Titanite Chunks.
Dark Souls 1, going back to the prison. How was I supposed to do?
Oh, that was stupid.
No one does that.
No one.
And here's the thing. I gave someone the benefit of the doubt. Like, what if somebody dicked around and said, "Oh, look at me, I'm gonna turn myself into an egg." You have to wait.
It's not turn yourself
to
an egg.
Long amount of time.
It's the fact you have to find it.
Find it, turn yourself into an egg, and not wait like a small amount of time. You have to wait like longer than a joke would last.
And I still hate illusionary walls as well. I still hate that concept. Like,
at least make it obvious. Like, if I'm going down a long hallway,
there's no distinctions. Brady is right. There's no distinction. No. There's no way for you to know.
It's just a random wall.
And there's only very few illusionary walls that actually look out of place in Dark Souls.
Yes.
Hell,
you gotta do the Zelda effect, where it's quite obvious which wall to bomb.
Dark Souls 3 has an illusionary ledge, for freak's sake. I know that for a fact. There's a ledge in the, Really? That was fast. There was a ledge in the city area, and you just hit it, and it's like, this is an illusionary ledge. Are you serious?
Well, I'm pretty sure, wasn't there the one where you hit, like, there was, like, the shimmy one? No, there's... Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's the one where you can go visit the lady with the violin.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that didn't work.
Let me go get my fucking souls back. Oh, I see. I missed the, release the water. That's why it fell off.
You did what you had to. Oh, yeah, now you see the area?
Yeah.
It works in your favor.
The combat in this game is just so fun, though. It's
very
really
fluid.
Is.
Like, it works. It's very fluid.
Yeah.
Oops.
I'm just trying to figure out where the fuck that wave mode's gonna come in, and I don't want it to come in right now. I'm gonna find the item.
Oh,
Okay,
it'll come in when you, like, least expect it, trust me.
You have to find and touch the item, right?
It activates, I found out that it just activates at certain points. Sometimes you gotta touch the item, sometimes it's a chest, sometimes you just walk in a certain area and it just activates.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's random.
That's terrible.
It's not random when it activates at set points, but to discover the location, to try to figure it out. Like, you know something's wrong, but you don't know what it will be.
Set points are.
Exactly. And that's the thing where it's like, well,
would be fucking terrible.
If it was Dark Souls, it would be like that map times like, oh, wait, never mind. They had that Dark Souls too. It was that map times like 3 without you figuring out, without having a map. And that's the worst part about it. Once again, at least that game gives you an opportunity to find a map. But since you play Dark Souls so much, you're used to not having one. So like, it's not the worst thing in the world.
And then and then you get a map in this one, and you want a map in every other game that you play that's like this now.
Exactly.
You want that little side dot. I'm actually terrified what this fucking boss is gonna be.
Just so you know, it's a great design because so far I've not seen a single bad boss design in that game.
True.
I have yet to see one, and I'm just like, I'm scared what the final boss is now because I don't know what kind of design they want to choose.
The hell does this do? Ugh.
Well, it's time to find out.
Fire's been lit. It'll brighten my way.
Yeah, it's basically just like in the Abyss Watcher area. It just so you know, like, okay, I've been in that portion.
Gotcha. There's other dead bodies.
Like the game is generous in that regard, so I'll give them credit.
I haven't found a I haven't found a mitosis.
What are you trying to say? So
Bonfire.
Oh yeah, just say bonfire. Like I'm just gonna save some time.
I've not found a bonfire at all, and it kind of scares me.
Yeah, that game gets to that point where you start to question yourself as to how long it's been since I had one.
Oh no, it's a boss fight. I didn't pick. Oh fuck.
Wait, you're at a boss fight?
Yeah, I found the guy from the last boss fight, the fucking emo one.
Oh,
And he showed up, and now I'm doing a cutscene.
okay.
Yeah, it's the boss fight. I really don't want to fight this guy right now because I have a lot of souls on me.
Well, you did what you could.
Proud of you.
This is gonna suck.
I mean, there are items like in Dark Souls where you can return to your bonfire with your stuff.
Ooh, the girl. Nice.
Oh, you found Jack.
Ooh.
You found the hunter.
What girl is it? Is it the blonde girl Connor I was telling you about that was in all the trailers?
No, I already found her. Mia is her name.
Okay.
Good old Mia.
I don't like how you said that, Karan.
Oh no, Mia's cool. Mia has my vote for one of the best characters for solid reasons. Her story is actually very good.
I will be getting that game. I think I'm gonna probably buy it maybe tomorrow because I get 2-day delivery anyways, and it's only $20 on Amazon.
Like, it's anime.
And
that's all it is.
I'm having fun with Dark Souls 3 right now, but I want to save most of my energy for the Destiny's playthrough. So I kind of want to still play a Souls game though.
Let's play Code Vein on the side. Like, you know Dark Souls 3 to the solid point now.
I do. But then again, I guess Destiny. I think Destiny might want to watch Code Vein because she would fucking jizz her pants over anything anime. So
I mean, that's a good thing.
it's hard to tell. Oh, dumbass! I didn't even take an account of that, did I?
I don't like being slowed.
Wait, what are you fighting?
Invading Executioner.
Oh,
Girl with the scythe.
yeah, that's the boss. Okay. You just need to double check.
Oh, you gotta be fucking shitting me. I got stun locked between an enemy shooting a fireball and an enemy with a big axe, and I just lost 50,000 souls. Which in New Game Plus is not bad. You can gain that back, but it still kind of sucks.
Good old Dark Souls. Come and get the play when you need it most.
Thanks for reminding me that I shouldn't have taken youth not as seriously.
No.
What?
I almost got her in one try. She has a sliver of health. I pressed the wrong button.
You chose the wrong format for this, my friend.
Now I have to go all the way back there.
Welcome back to Dark Souls.
But we're running.
Like the person you should. So, did you find the bonfire that was closer?
No. No, I did not.
That is unfortunate.
I have to open up these fucking... Do you have to open up the water logs every time?
No?
Maybe this is a new area?
I don't remember doing that.
Alright. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't remember doing that.
Yeah,
every
the water
time.
goes back down.
I remember there being a one-time thing.
The wrong way. I need to go back this way.
You did what you could.
Kind of.
Oops.
No. Probably should activate my attack up. That's very useful. That power generator up.
Like, there's a lot of abilities in the game that are just useful.
Very much so. Very much so. Now we run through everything. I see what you mean.
Yep.
I just want to get my souls back. We're running.
Run. Just keep moving. It's fine.
I am. I'm not looking back. Thank God he teleports.
Save so much time, right?
Oh no! I fell. Fuck.
And he did what he could.
Howdy, Connor.
That's annoying.
How you feeling, Connor? Do you feel successful?
No. Kinda pissed. That was frustrating.
But you did what you could.
We're really proud of you. Hope you know that.
Thanks, Ditch.
We're so proud of you, Connor. You did all that you could.
Thank you guys. I ran in the wrong direction, and I found a chest, I got excited, but then it stopped being a direction and it started being a hole.
Then you remember what pain felt like.
All the pain.
All the pain.
I want to be an airborne ranger. Really? I love my character's voice because I fell off the ledge again and I got pushed off, and then he just went down screaming, "Oh, come on!"
That's perfect. See, everything worked out in its
Oh, it's
favor.
already 3 o'clock. Holy shit.
Wait, it's already 3?
Yeah.
Yep.
We've been going for a while. Oh, yeah, no. We've been going for 2 hours and 37
Hey,
minutes.
time flies. Time flies when you play Halo.
That is
Are you
true.
still recording?
Oh, I started re-recording after the first botch, after we started talking about difficulty. I got all that down.
Gotcha. Nice.
That went way further onto that than I thought it was going to go.
It went a lot. Yikes.
Yeah, no,
Ah.
like,
But now we can talk about our Lord and Savior, Master Frol, Jennifer Hall.
you keep messing up that name, and that's technically heresy.
You're right.
I mean, if it was your female shepherd, you'd be dead.
You're right. But such a fucking queen.
So many characters. Sorry, she's still on
Too
my
many
list
characters,
for
I
being
beg to
Black
say.
Cat from the 90s Spider-Man.
Dude, she's on my list for a lot of reasons.
Oh, man.
Shepherd, Black Cat, fucking Storm.
I hope she's in Cyberpunk. I really do. That's just icing on the
You
cake.
know what? It's a high probability.
With her,
Just
yes.
given the rest of her kit.
100%.
Which is also kind of funny, because male Shepherd is not that famous.
No, he's not, but he's done the one role that could pretty much set you for life, to be honest. And technically, they're doing a remaster.
What else has Shepard done?
Not much.
Not anything of note.
He was in The Long Dark as the main protagonist. Most of his big credits are just Shepherd, honestly.
Yeah, that's it. Like, that's the major stuff. At least that's what they have on IMDb. And they usually have most of the stuff on there.
Yeah.
Because that's what people go to the most. But, like... Yeah, he's just not on there for much.
I walked right past it.
The bonfire?
No, they open up the rest of the map.
Yeah, it's one of the things where, like, I realized that, once again, I'm glad that boss arenas look super obvious, so then I can go like, okay, I'm not going to explore that way immediately, let me just go the other way. And it usually saves, like, a lot of time. Like, there are moments in this game where, like, their map layouts go left, right, and I'm like, okay, I need a second to figure out where I'm going. Because I'm getting lost.
That happens.
But then I realized, like, once you unlock the map... It
definitely does back and forth.
Once you unlock the map and you see the area you explore, like, okay, that's not that confusing, actually.
No, I think it's more of, it forks a lot, but they all kind of come around to the same place.
Or it's a dead end as well in certain iterations, and you're like, okay, I've been here before, and it's usually distinguishable by the enemy type. Oh, come on. I'm not dealing with this. I don't have a perk to deal with this, so this is gonna suck. Oh, is it just...
The slow effect sucks, I see what you mean.
Yeah, it does. It slows. It's like if, Brady, the slow effect in that game is like if you had, if you were overweight in Dark Souls.
And you had to fight.
And you still had to fight. That's the best way to describe it. It is like everything slogs and your first thought is, please don't hit me, please don't hit me, please don't hit me. Also, her slide attack does a lot of damage. I'm just going to point that out now.
Oh, I'm dead.
Yep. And speak of it.
Oh, I'm alive.
All right, you have the Palico assist, basically.
Which is
So Brady, in Code Vein, you have you have a partner through it. So like basically like someone that can help, basically a co-op companion. And if you're dead and they have enough health, they'll actually share their life bar with you and give you extra health.
That's good to know.
It's just the problem is
they're cannon fodder.
Mine does a lot more work than cannon fodder.
Mine too, thank God. Alright. So on my quick bar, I need to put on some fucking anti-slow shit.
I'm just gonna say right now, if you have enough time to actually use those, I'll give you credit.
I'll try.
Just think about that, in all honesty. Do you have enough time to actually equip those?
You're not wrong.
Because like in Dark Souls, it's like you have two choices. Either drink Estus Flask or attack. You have that moment where you're like...
has a lot more?
Yeah. It's one of those things you're like...
Let's drink, retreat, or attack.
Or like you like there's two moments of peace in Dark Souls. Is when the enemy's doing an attack and you have a moment to like wait for their wind up, or like they're stunned, so you have a moment. In that game, it's the moment of, okay, are they attacking my partner or locked onto them? Great, let me take a second and just avoid that. And you'll be perfectly fine. But like, if they target your
I feel
partner,
like that's gonna be kind of what makes Code Vein a little bit easier. Is gonna be the fact that I have a teammate that they can target onto.
oh yeah, it's easier.
Jeez.
It feels so much better, and like it's not as stressful. It's still a difficult game, but you don't feel as stressed on it.
I feel like this honestly does take. It doesn't really put Dark Souls as a genre into more of a niche. Or it doesn't do what Dark Souls 3 did, and doesn't make it like very pandering to a newer audience. Or at least feel like that. It's more so it just adds a lot of very good.
Like, in all honesty, it's hard to describe that game. Going through
It makes a lot of quality of life improvements to that already existing hard game style, which doesn't take away from the difficulty per se. It just takes away from the very hard to kind of get around.
like, there's a lot of
aspects.
struggles that Dark Souls has that game just gets rid of for you.
Which is fantastic.
So what's
Alright,
the
I'm gonna
stomp
find that.
weapon art supposed to do?
What do you mean?
Oh,
You know how
I see
some
what you
weapon
mean,
arts
Grok.
have stomp?
Yeah. Crap.
Doesn't really do much, does it?
No, it doesn't. A lot of extra Dark Soul attacks and stuff, like, they don't really come in handy that much.
no. Because if you can attack them, just do it with your main hand.
Pretty much.
I tried doing the dual wielding build, man. It doesn't work. Unless you have dual, like, weapons. Or that are, like, innately dual, like, dual scimitars. Just, it's not worth it.
It really isn't. Oh wait, yeah, they just have medpacks. I can just do this. Like, Code Vein is, it's a quality of life Dark Souls. That's the best way to describe it.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
That's a very good way to describe it, honestly.
That's a really good way. Oh fuck! What the fuck is that?
Like, there's not a moment in like Code Vein where I'm like, every innovation they have, it makes me wish Dark Souls had it, but Dark Souls would be a different game if it did.
Yeah. It would not be the same. It would be taking away from what a lot of people really enjoy out of it.
Yeah, it would take away like a lot of
And
the
it would piss a lot of people off.
like Code Vein is normal mode Dark Souls to a degree.
Yeah, actually, that's. I think you just figured out the best way to describe it.
To a degree.
So Connor, you're dying from bullshit.
What do you mean?
But not Dark
You're dying
Souls.
a lot in the game, right?
Not really.
But not Dark Souls
Oh, you said
crap.
you were dying.
I just got done telling you I've only died like maybe like 4 times in the game. 5 on like not boss fights.
Fair. My bad.
You good?
Like, no, it's like it's added benefit.
Oh fucker.
Oops. Well, I tried. Like, it's a very, like, it's not casual, it's normal. You will deal with challenge, and then when we boss fights where you question if you should continue.
Oh fuck. You hurt me, lady.
She hurts a lot. Her dashes hurt a lot. Everything she does hurts a lot.
That's fair. Oof. Thank you.
But your companion also helps out a lot when it comes to this screen.
They do. Fuck.
Alright, there's no winning this. They all have med packs, so this is gonna take forever. Ah, man.
No, please don't die.
Or do?
Oh, thank you.
Also, that's the one game where you want your companion to live as long as possible.
You really do.
There we go.
No, 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 no.
What happened to him?
He had a downward spiral of just series of events that kept getting worse.
No, it didn't get worse. I just didn't block at the proper time, and she was almost dead, and I got greedy. And then I died, and then he got launched. He would have been able to revive me, but he had to get up and do his walk-up motion first, and then it was like a second too late. He actually launched his life at me, but like the screen was already fading out.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. And she was almost dead too. That's just kind of sucky. That was kind of a cheap death.
You did what you could.
But like, I get it.
Alright, let's end this game because that's taking too long.
Alright. Oh, but when I get my damage buffs going, fuck, we do a lot of damage.
Oh, like, oh yeah, by the way, how do you think of their handlement of passives and basically abilities with
I do
blood
it.
codes?
I think it's a fine way to do it. I really do. It gives you a lot of variety and a lot of little different passes. You can kind of build something very unique. If you so choose.
It's like, yeah, and then you have your 4 passive slots that are basically your rings.
It is a little annoying though.
It's annoying, but you don't have to focus on it too much. Like, in all honesty.
Yeah.
They're interesting. Like, a new game plus in that game would actually be a change of pace.
Actually, yeah. Oh, there's not one?
I don't plan. Oh, no, there is. That's what I'm saying. Like, doing a new game plus in that game would actually be interesting. Where, like, if you do, normally if you do new game plus in Dark Souls, it's either you're going to try a different build real fast, and then it's just going to be like, well, I'm done with this, call it a day. Where that one, you're like, you got like 15 different builds you could try out with half the stuff you collected and never used.
Focusing. Dying.
You're fine. It's the concept of life.
Oh no!
And that's dying.
Oh, Karan.
Mm-hmm.
So Xbox isn't gonna do $70 game increase prices, but Sony is. Do you think this will just eventually lead to them all going to 70?
Wait, how does that work? Exactly.
What do you mean?
Okay, so Sony's doing $70 games, but Xbox is not.
They're doing 60.
So Sony's doing it where if it's a Sony first party exclusive game, it's gonna be $70.
All right, yeah.
That's what I meant.
Sorry, that confused me for a second.
Oh, PlayStation 5 makes it automatically that.
I'll be like, yeah, no, that means everyone's gonna buy an Xbox for the $10 difference in games.
Yeah.
That's what you meant, like.
That.
And that's why I got confused for a second.
This is
So eventually, yeah, everyone's gonna convert to 70.
Is, are they gonna follow suit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, everyone's gonna do it. It's just a slow progression, but like saying that you're not gonna do it right now makes you look better. But when you do it, everyone's gonna complain about it, but it's gonna be too late by then.
It's a little bit standard.
Exactly. And you will already be that in depth in your console that you're not gonna switch out just for a simple $10 price increase.
Yeah, because then that'll be
at that point, yeah.
So like then it becomes well now the increase is there. What now? I'm just gonna wait till it goes on sale. Okay. And that's it.
Also,
Like
the fact that it's a
Mhm.
huge possibility that Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be Game Pass.
that'll save me a lot of time and
I
money.
have no problems with this. I really don't.
Yeah, so when the glitches and jank
Well,
comes out, I won't have to pay $60 for it. Sorry, $70
They
for
also said Phil Spencer basically danced around it, but he basically said that it's also going to be Xbox exclusive.
it. Okay.
I'm okay with that.
We're okay with
They
that. but
bought
can
the
you
rights to the
imagine?
company.
They can do it
No,
what they want.
yeah. Well, they bought the rights to the company. It's their
Yeah.
Yeah,
game
it's our first
now.
studio.
No, they buy the rest.
Well, it
they
was
bought the
funny-
father company. That's even worse.
Well, yeah, but same
Yeah.
result. You know what I mean?
Like,
I mean, if Xbox wants to get even on exclusives, this is the way to do it.
they want to get even on exclusives, actually, like, promote their indie games more often.
Well, it's going to be a couple years, I think, before Xbox Game Studios actually has
Here's the thing.
like
Xbox is
substantial
never going to hit
lineups.
that lineup of first-party games that Sony has. Because Sony's works on, like, Sony and their, like, companies they grab, they work on that stuff for years before it even
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
touches.
It's going to take a while before Xbox even gets their stuff on the market.
And to be frankly honest, it like once prices hit $70 as standard, I'll just wait. Like there are very
Alright,
few games
beat it.
anymore. Oh, congrats! Have fun with this cutscene.
Assassin Sickle. I'm already excited.
Also, based on what I know, you always get the guaranteed drop from the bosses. So, like,
Yes.
based on what I could tell, I don't think there's really any grinding in that game. Outside of like
That's fantastic,
Haze.
actually.
Outside of
I
Haze.
can't believe I forgot about this.
Mm-hmm.
So the Shenmue producer, what's it called? The guy who created Shenmue.
Mm-hmm.
When he was making Shenmue 3, he said, "I never played any game besides Shenmue since my absence because I don't want their stuff inflicting on my inspiration."
I feel like
So all
Shenmue is one of those
opinions
things that should just be a TV show and just call it a day. It would probably be better as a TV
Yeah.
show, right?
Isn't
No,
that
you're not wrong
crazy
at
though
all.
that he played no other games, so every time a game came up with like a better way to do something, he never knew about it.
See,
Yeah.
that's
That
selfish
was kind of-
creativity,
Super
though.
Eye Patch Wolf video.
That's like selfish creativity.
Was that
That's like selfish creativity in the hardest way possible.
Oh yeah,
I think it's more ignorance.
ignorance could be a proper word, I think.
Yeah. No, that helps out. That helps out a lot, actually.
Are you still recording?
Yeah, I have no reason to turn it off. I'll just cut it off. I'll just cut it later.
Fair point. Get all the footage again. What are you guys doing?
I'm playing Dead by Daylight.
Dark Souls 3 still.
You're just enjoying the rake reset and just the randomness of this. This game has a lot of matchmaking issues. Like, a lot. Like, when this game did their, like, crossover, you know how, like, every time a multiplayer says, we're gonna cross over to a different way to do matchmaking, so it's, you get matched more properly with different people of your, quote-unquote rank?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it hit the point.
Yes.
But then everything resets.
Yeah. So it hit the point where, let's say, like, the rank goes 1 through 20, 20 being lowest, 1 being highest. And you get into a match where it was, and I had this before, happen multiple times, where it's like, it was ranked 20 through 15, and I'm like rank 6 in this game.
Wonderful.
Or like the instance reverse, you get like a rank, you get a new someone playing a killer for the first time versus like rank 3 through 1 survivors, and it's like, that's not balanced. That's terrible. Like, that's not good. Like, that's not a good matchmaking way to make the game fun. That just makes the game obligatorily annoying and terrible.
Yeah, that is completely true.
That's why I'm like, when Call of Duty said they're going to redo their matchmaking, I'm like, yeah, just for one, see what differences you can get in
Needs to be done.
gameplay.
mean, a Twitch-based shooter will always be a Twitch-based shooter.
Yeah. Like, Battlefield's one of those things where, like, I could see a high-rank Battlefield game go down. Where Call of Duty, I can't see that.
This is who has faster reflexes.
Oh, the girl's losing herself.
Just gonna let that ride there. Sorry, I'm letting Connor enjoy the story as it goes.
Connor, that's good. Connor, remember spoilers. I will be playing this very soon.
Once again, you wouldn't think the word spoilers were coming to play here.
Not wrong.
Yeah, and in a Souls game, it is kind of jarring.
Like, it's just a fun. It's like, once again, it's a fun, solid story. So far, I have no complaints about it. It's just dumb fun, or like emotional ties where you're like, oh, like
Transformers Devastation.
Oh, so I don't spoil this for Brady. Hey, Connor, you remember Mia's introduction?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was pretty good.
It's weird playing a Souls game and actually learning about the world. You don't get that in the Surge 2.
And characters?
How long would that
What?
take? How long do you think the game's gonna take to beat, Karan?
I'm still going through it and I don't even know. What the heck?
I do like Mia's design, though, a lot.
So far, every design has been solid, including the Hunter dude. I love his design.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, let's go through here.
Where the fuck did Mia go?
Good question.
Oh.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
anything else big that happened that I could think of? Not really, I guess. I mean...
Oh. I see what's happening here, Karan.
What's that?
Brady, can you mute for a second?
Yeah, hold on. Let me just kill
Alright,
this enemy.
Don't hear me.
I'm gonna leave the party. Just invite me. Hold on. Back.
Or you can just mute yourself.
You want me
that's
to
not
kick
how
you,
that
then invite
works.
you back in? Never mind. Alright, go ahead.
That works too. It's you were seeing her lose her memories, and that was a really interesting way to do it. Like she was in the
Yeah.
snow.
That's like...
Like I've never thought that would be a way to show someone losing memories before. That was really cool.
They, like, make it interesting. Like I said, they justify that entire world's concepts and actually make it sound valid. Like, did you get to the point where you learn how revenants are made?
Yet maybe I missed it.
Okay, I'll let you get further in the story before I
I
say
just got
anything.
to Mia, and I just beat this scythe chick. That was it.
Okay, so, like, they do a good concept of you, like, it's a rough, like, society out there, and they know it. And it's actually a functioning society is also the thing. So, like, it's weird. Like, they 100% function, but, like, they're kind of they're literally in a survival scenario now, because they're looking for those,
They function, but it's post-apocalyptic,
exactly.
which is weird. It is weird. Alright, you can invite Brady back in. I just want to talk about that for a second.
Can you do that? Because I can't pause right now.
Yeah.
It was something I said in an afterthought.
I got you.
I'm good
But-
now.
Yeah, you're good. But no,
And then
glad,
her big titties were on the screen. Oh shit, yeah, you're back.
glad to see you're
Hell
enjoying the
yes,
game.
Buying the game, playing it right now.
Is he serious? Because I
To be fair,
can't.
I'm not wrong.
I can't tell.
I was jokingly believing Connor.
I mean, it's anime, so I'm sure there's a bust size for females.
Alright, time to spend an hour redoing my character clothing and colors.
Make sure you save what you originally have in the loadout.
I don't like the. I have what I originally had on my second outfit, and I don't like it.
And now, welcome to Fashion Souls, people. Oh, she's back. And she's on a timer, too. This is great. And this is why I love the Saw Killer. Just can waste so much time. There. But no, glad to see you're enjoying the story, Connor.
I am. It's followable enough, but in the Monster Hunter kind of way. But a little bit better.
But either way, there's no
Probably
handler.
better than Monster Hunter.
Thank God. Serious handler, best handler.
She was there for a short time, but she did so much.
I was probably there to tease us.
They wanted to show us potential. Now she's over here.
God, that big titty police check.
You mean police girl?
No. That's that what I meant. Oh, I just realized what my character looks like.
That one dude from Hunter x Hunter, like a clown-looking one.
No, hair-wise.
There's a lot of hairstyles in that game.
Anakin, Clone 2.
Oh God! Oh boy! How did you manage that?
Well, I have like the ponytail in the back. I have the small thing at the small side of long strand of hair that goes down the
Oh,
front.
she was on death. Oh yeah, no, that's Anakin. Congratulations. I think.
Yeah, I kind of like it though, but I don't like that outfit at all. Holy shit! The more I look at it, the more I hate it.
I mean, it's the only way to process.
No, I think I just missed something.
Which was?
How remnants are made.
Well,
Does the red guy explain it?
I don't remember if you explained in that cutscene or not.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, if you ever need to look up tips on the world, go to.
You can do it in the memories.
Yeah, just go to the you know where, the Monster Hunter place.
The place.
The place.
Yeah.
And you can literally just like.
Thank you.
The tips there actually tell the story. So that that actually does help out because I've learned what things are, and yeah.
Oh fuck.
Look, there's a nice friendship there. Don't know about romance. We'll wait on that.
Oh wow, the Profane Capital's what's next? Jeez.
Are you having difficulties?
Well, I get ready to go find a bonfire hopefully soon. I didn't realize the Profane Capital was next, but I guess where else would it be?
Are you losing track of time?
Where are you at?
Yeah, where are you at actually?
Profane Capital. Profane Capital.
Oh,
Have you fought Pontiff yet?
Yeah, I already passed him. Ah, fuck this demon. Oh wait, I should
No,
be too bad. I have a sword.
you were gonna go to the catacombs next.
I mean, you could if you wanted
Catacombs
to.
are early. That's after Abyss Watchers.
You're right. I apologize.
You get so confused with this game's layout.
3 specifically, I get really confused with because I know all the areas, I just don't get them right.
You don't play it
like-
as much as one.
Like
True.
Souls, I remember the order of things to a degree, but then it stops after like when I was doing it earlier. I'm like, okay, I have to go down below. How do I get down below again? Because I spaced out because it's been so long.
Give me a bonfire, please.
Yeah, it does happen.
Where's the Profane Capital's bonfire? Am I missing it? No.
Profane Capital isn't.
It's on the inside of this castle, isn't it?
It's in like a shortcut area, I believe. No, no. Okay, hold on. There's one at the. Hold on.
No, I found it. I found it.
Okay, okay. I had to like recap my brain.
You gotta go down and then back up.
Oh man. Oh yeah. No, and the dancer fight is also a solid, like Dark Souls boss fight.
I do like Dancer a lot.
The dancer is very fun. It's a fun struggle.
Yeah, yeah. Good old dancer. Okay, disconnect,
Yeah.
death, and escape. Yeah, solid.
Let's change his hair up. See what happens.
Do what you must. It's the only way.
I was really thinking about doing that like Android 18 haircut.
Oh yeah, that one. I'm like, I looked at it, I'm like, no, I can't rock that. It doesn't work.
I'm gonna try. Let's see if I can make it work with a couple like hair partings.
I'm satisfied with my character's look. I tried to change it up and I realized no, he's too solid. That blue jacket I found it works for everything, so I have no reason to change it.
Fair point.
It just completed the look. Real shame you can't preview armor though. That's something that those games really need to add.
Yeah, it does take the menu process a little bit longer than it needs to be.
And I have not encountered patches in this game, so
That's nice.
yes, that is. Because patches is the worst.
Absolutely.
Good old patches.
Good old fuck lovering patches.
Never again. Always kill him. Never keep him alive.
Okay.
His merchandise he steals can only go so far. Also, like, I know it's an added thing for Dark Souls, but when it comes to their side quest stuff, can I get a log of that as well?
No.
What?
The Dark Souls side quests, because there's a good chunk of them. I need a log to
We do
keep
need
track of that
logs.
stuff. Because, like,
There's not even a way. They don't even tell you how to like get them.
nope, you gotta look online and hope they don't
Like,
die within their
look at-
story.
You know the Moon Princess and the lady who's like, instead of like, praise the sun, she's like praise the moon.
Yeah.
Think about how stupid this is. You talk to her a bunch. She doesn't really tell you much about anything. She doesn't tell you that she needs help. The way that you activate her stuff to get her to, to basically get your duty to fulfill with her,
Mhm.
is to go across the bridge that takes you to Irithyll. You defeat the rat, and you keep walking. You're not going to see her soapstone unless you reload the world, but who's going to reload their worlds after going to the bonfire at Irithyll and go back over the bridge?
Oh, the another dumb one is the thief merchant that you have at the hub. He has a whole storyline that you can completely botch, or like go towards someone else. Same with like half of the NPCs that enter your homestead have a storyline that could end in their death.
Yes, you're right. Oh, Seawood of Katarina's pretty stupid. You have to like do Dark Souls platforming by rolling off an elevator to get to to help him defeat the fire demon. Which wait. You need to do that to make sure Gear Rat doesn't die in his quest.
What you need to do is
Well, I mean, Dark Souls
mm.
for Dark Souls 1 for Solera, you literally have to do so many different things.
Oh, it sucks.
Oh, I looked up his and I tried to do it and I realized, nah, I can't.
It's tough.
Well,
It's
you just have to
really
make
tough.
sure he survives the Ornstein and Smog fight, right? Step 1.
Sure.
Yeah, it's easy, right? You just go through step 1, make sure that goes all too well. Onion Bro, at least he's easier. Half the time, you will see him along the way.
Yeah. Well, if you do the weird rolling off an elevator bit
I mean, it's an elevator
first.
that can only go up. You understand, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
And somehow he survived all these
Or bad.
years
Yes, each.
and survived multiple boss encounters. So take
And he beat a Lord of Cinder.
and he killed the giant.
Which that was actually a pretty cool cinematic fight. Like when you get to like send big like Gelo waves to that thing.
Oh, Connor, what was that fight in Dark Souls 1 against the golem? Who was the person that could take him out again?
Oh, fuck it! I'll look it up.
Okay.
The only reason I remember this guy's name is the walkthrough I looked at for the area for that area because I was doing a lot of walkthroughs when I played through it originally.
Mhm.
Everyone he recommended. He goes, "You get this motherfucker who can beat up the Iron Golem." I'll look up his name right
Yeah.
now.
So Brady,
He
like,
is like watching poetry in motion.
Uh-huh.
I forgot, like, one car remind me of his name because he's a very important NPC because he can basically kill the boss for you in one shot.
Who was it?
Connor, let me know what his name is because his name is important.
All right, can I get a drum roll, please? Black Iron Torcus.
Tarkus, because when Tarkus does his move, you just yell Tarkus.
Mm-hmm.
He just does the job.
It's amazing. Tarkus does. Brady. He basically German suplexes this motherfucker.
Really?
He does what you couldn't.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Exactly. I'm hungry.
It's fine. There's always food in the cabinet.
Is there?
Yes. You just have to find it.
Is there really?
Is there really?
Alright, clothing.
I will say the one downside to this game is when you're fighting a party. Because it makes it very difficult when they're calling out where you're supposed to be, because most of this game is supposed to be just randoms. But like as the like killer, you don't really know if they're in a party or not. You kind of have to tell by based on what they're doing. Makes it really annoying.
I guess that's kind of fair though.
Partially.
That's kind of suck.
Yeah. It's fair at first until you realize that yeah, it's kind of difficult to do anything if they know exactly where you're at and are calling it out really easily.
Well, it looks like Pink and Black is going to be a really good solid show.
What is?
Pink and Black, this color scheme's going to work for this outfit I'm trying.
You have to learn.
Oh, Pink and White looks even better. Never mind. Yeah.
He has learned the ways.
Actually, what about that with pink pants? Ooh, that with pink pants. Ooh. That looks even better. That looks fantastic, actually.
Is it what you always wanted?
Love it. Kind of.
I mean, it's there.
It's a thing that exists.
As it should.
No.
But yes.
Also, I'm probably gonna go to bed soon. I'm fucking tired.
Yeah, it's hitting that point too. I was gonna finish this game and call it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna upgrade my sword plus 10, and then I'm probably gonna call it too. It's late.
We stayed up for a good while here. It's been a solid session.
Boys, did a good one.
Yep.
Halo. Playing Halo for this long really gets you.
I mean, playing Halo 2 for this long, it really gets you, you know? That 3-player co-op that was definitely there.
You know, can I say something that's pretty good here?
Which is
No.
Dark Souls needs to be 60 frames.
no, Demon Souls would be 60 frames, of course, as it always is.
Also, real quick before we go to bed,
Mm-hmm.
Karan, did you see that Demon Souls thing during the PlayStation event where they showed off the games?
What Demon Souls thing?
The little gameplay trailer they did.
Not since their state of play when they showed a little bit of gameplay and that was it.
Yeah, it's the state of play where they showed off all the games. Well, some of the games, I should say.
No, I never got a full in-depth
Didn't
look
Demon
at it.
Souls? What they did show off looked like a CGI trailer, and it wasn't until later on I realized, oh, this isn't CGI. This game's coming out now.
Yeah, Brady, if you do decide to play that,
I gotta wait for God of War 2 to come out because that's when I'm gonna get a PlayStation 2.
so what, 3 to 4 years?
No, they said next year.
Right.
Unless they were announcing that next year's the announcement. But on that little teaser or whatever, it said 2021. But that could also be the announcement trailer or something.
if it comes out,
I don't know. I don't feel like it's gonna.
when did the God of War come out?
I don't think it will. It came out 2018, I believe.
Well, yeah, it's been a couple of solid years, but yeah, I guess it would be time for another
I don't
one.
think so. Next year?
I mean, it'll be a solid E3 reveal, man.
I surprised.
Like God of War coming out this year, that's a solid pull. And seeing how Xbox can't do E3 anymore, never.
Or bastards.
They messed up too many times. Ah, crap! Matchmaking ban is back in. Great.
Oh, I thought of another bullshit thing Dark Souls does.
Please name it, because there's a lot of things we all could name right now.
Pickle P.
Oh, that dumb mechanic.
How the fuck are you supposed to know what to do?
Oh, just look it up like everyone else does.
What?
Do you remember the NES?
I had to look it up.
Where it is basically crows where you can transfer items to get different upgrades. Yeah, it's a vague mechanic that basically is trade an item for another item in this nest full of
But they don't tell you what you'll get or what you could do.
and there's an entire list of just like what the transfer items are, what you get. And guess what? None of it's worth it. So
Well, that's gross.
Dark Souls has so many mechanics inside of it. And you don't use like 50% of it because it doesn't matter. Alright, that being said, I'm gonna head out. It's been solid.
Fair enough.